So that's also part of MK Ultra. That's what they used in Vietnam. They used that in Vietnam. Um, they also used it in other wars. You know what I'm saying? So basically, he broke it down that there is still people that are hypnotized by MK Ultra that could snap just by the phrase of a word.
Yeah, I believe that they even with the MK Ultra, bro. Like, you know how they say like America is like bullies and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I think that like with the MK Ultra, bro, it gives you like some crazy superhuman strength to where like you wouldn't even know what you're doing. So
yeah.
like it will just say like code red and they'll just snap immediately and kill everyone in the room. Some like crazy shit like that.
The Russians are the first people to use it, bro. If you want to go back in time and really think about history, the Russians are the first ones to use sleeper agents by just saying a certain phrase to have them, go kill type of thing. So basically, they're the first ones to experience with MK Ultra and mind control, hypnotization, as well as the Germans in World War II as well. There was a couple scientists that were German that were Nazis that took part in some MK Ultra as well. They put some of the soldiers on it. They put some of the people in the concentration camp on it. Um, yeah, so definitely MK Ultra has been around for a long time, bro, and it was made by the government. It was really made by the CIA and the FBI. Really, if you want to be real about it, they're the ones that have people in the labs like like guinea pigs, test dummies, and stuff like that to try it on them and stuff like that. So
And to piggyback off of that, when you said the Russians first had it, I remember in this old interview that Hitler he always said in his speeches that he has the most power in the world. The the gas chamber came from the Russians, bro. They didn't come
yep.
from us. They made that themselves. And even with like cell phones and stuff, like it's just when you really think about it, these guys like how can I call you in your way in California? It's just all signals. It just all goes back to like UFOs and whatnot and stuff. But we could get to that all
Now,
later.
do you know about the new thing that they're doing? Well, it's been about now for about 2 years. I don't know if you've seen the video. It was a video that's going viral on TikTok and Instagram
Right.
where this guy was stomping on a bug outside and he stomped on the bug and he opened up the bug's body and there was a camera inside. He
Oh
said
no.
he said these bugs out here are not real bugs. They're electronic bugs that have like they have a what's it called a sensor in it
Right.
and a tag and an air tag so they could keep track of you, basically a tracker type of thing. And so he basically said that you never know, a lot of the flies that you might see fly around, some of those aren't real flies. Those are flies that have like basically electronic antennas and trackers on them. They're just supposed to be there to keep watch on you, keep surveillance, listen to audio, different things like that.
That's crazy because when someone like, hey, let me put a bug in your ear real quick.
Yeah. No,
And
because see,
they literally took it that far.
that's what I'm
Sheesh.
saying. Think about it. Think about it. It's almost like you're a joke of the pun, because like what you just said, you know what I'm saying?
Right, right, exactly. It makes sense. I wouldn't doubt it. Next time I see a fly, bro,
I would slap the shit.
I'm not even
Swat
saying
that
what I was gonna do, bro.
shit.
I was gonna let off the fa, fa, fa. It's like, I know what's in there. Have me, hey, Flip's gonna have me on paranoid and shit. He's like, hey, what's that? You're like, man, easy is bugging. Oh
Hey,
shit, bugging.
wait, bro. Stop talking about it, bro. They're already watching us. They already tapped the podcast. They tapped the YouTube.
Gonna be knocking on the door. Hey, hold on, come on.
The YouTube's tapped, bro. Stop talking about it.
They're gonna come in that black suit. They're gonna like, come on, young man, you know a little too much, my boy. Easy call TV, right? All right, come on, let's go. We're gonna
Yeah,
get
yeah.
Flip next.
King Truth, Flip
Yep.
Thoughts. Yeah, come in the
Okay,
car with us.
we're gonna get to the bottom of this.
Hey, we already got Easy Call with us in the back seat, bro. Come on
Yeah,
in.
you see them black vans outside, boy. It's crazy. It's crazy for you, boy. Don't be playing around with that shit. I don't know what you're talking about. They be coming fucking men in black with them glasses and shit. Them
Yeah,
glasses they ain't playing around. They ain't
they
bullshit.
gonna hit you with that little laser that makes you forget everything, like Men in Black and shit.
Shit, I need one of those. I get all the content. But yeah, like that MK Ultra shit is real crazy, bro.
Nah, for sure, bro.
It's like they got like multiple ways to use it too, huh?
Yeah, they
Right?
do. They do.
It could be like an injection, it could be like some powder, all types of shit, bro.
So, if you remember watching, did you ever watch the movie Pineapple Express?
Yep, for sure.
Okay, do you remember the first beginning scene?
Uh Shit, it been so long. What?
Okay, so I'll break it. I'll
Refresh my
kind of
memory.
refresh you. So okay, boom. Basically, they're in a lab, right? And it's the CIA and the FBI, and they're
Yeah, yeah.
testing marijuana on somebody, right? But
Oh yeah.
they're also putting other drugs inside the marijuana, and they want to see how he reacts. So what they did is they mix PCP with weed, cocaine, and another drug, right? Like he's hitting the joint, and all of a sudden he's under their mind control because they start saying certain phrases, and he starts getting paranoid. He starts getting activated, like he wants to, hurt somebody. If you remember, that was the first scene of Pineapple Express. And basically, what that was supposed to show you is there's a strain called G13. I don't know if you ever smoked it or you
I
ever heard of
smoked
it.
it. I smoked it.
That's a government strain, bro. That was made by the government. That was made by the FBI in the 50s. And that's what they were giving to the people in the war for them to go out there and kill because it's the strongest strain. So yeah, that was a government lab made strain, G13.
That's crazy. For real?
Look, you can look it up. No bullshit, gang.
G13. I remember smoking that, bro.
Yeah,
That's
so
crazy.
yeah, so Pineapple Express already kind of gives you a little bit of a sub. It gives you a subliminal of what they do with the MK Ultra when it comes to drugs with the government and stuff like that.
Okay, so yeah, since this is our first episode, we might go a little off topic real quick. But bro, talking about like conspiracy in movies, bro, we should we should break down the conspiracy on the Cabin in the Woods.
I'm down to do that. I'm
You know
also
what I'm
down
talking
to
about?
yeah, I'm down to do the Cabin in
Cabin
the
in the
Woods.
Woods, bro. You know that shit was subliminal for sure, bro. When
That
they
was
be
a so okay, so let's break that down and let's really get into it. So the Cabin in the Woods was showing you what they really have, bro. They do have places where it looks like it's just a regular forest, and they have underground different bunkers and stuff like that where they have monitors and they're doing like killing games. They're trying to see how long you can survive and stuff like that. And they'll torment you. It's real shit. You could
yeah,
go out to different
sure.
southern states, even Texas Chainsaw Massacre and The Hills Have Eyes. That's real shit. Those are based on true stories, gang.
Bro, rural areas that's like real,
Rural
like
areas like forests and
even
stuff like
even
that.
like the hills have eyes and shit too, bro. I believe in all
Hills
that shit.
Have Eyes is a real story. What they're telling you is that a bunch of toxic waste and stuff like that, and the fires and different stuff, and the radioactive virus got on those people. That's why they started looking deformed like that, because the government came and what's it called? They put there was like a toxic waste bomb or something like that, where it was like a nuke or something like that, and it was a bunch of toxic waste, and it got on all the people, so they never were the same after that. That's why they look like inbreeds and shit like that.
Sometimes when I be clowning people, I be telling them, I'm like, bro, you look like you came off the hills have eyes. Bro, they be ugly than a motherfucker. I'm like, what's up with you? I don't even know why you coming here trying to bag on someone, but look at you. Look at you. It look like they dropped the bomb on you first. You look like you're right in front of that motherfucker. I don't know how you made it out there, but you ugly as hell.
But yeah, no, Cabin in the Woods, though, that's real shit, bro. They really do have bunkers with people like witches and stuff, because that all goes back to like witches and different people that live out in the forest and stuff like that. So, like, I don't know if you ever seen the Blair Witch Project, but that's another one that they do real shit like that. They have different witches and witch camps. Not shout out, but stay out of Oregon. I'll say stay out of Salem, Oregon, because if you ever go to Salem, Oregon, that's where all the witches became. That's where the biggest witches were at. If you go back to history, Salem is where they had the feasts and the different pagan holidays and different things with the witches and stuff. Like you could do your research on it. Salem, Oregon is where the origins of witchcraft came from. So they really do still have witch groups and witchcraft out there. And they do certain things where they'll do rituals at night. Like they'll kill pigs and leave them in the fire. They do different rituals. And you got to watch out down there, because say if you're hiking down there, I don't know why anybody would do that, but say if you're hiking in the forest late at night, you might get picked up by some bitch like Hansel and Gretel, like a witch like that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
They put your motherfucking ass in that pot and start
You know
your
what I'm saying? Put your ass in that pot.
season that motherfucker.
Put your ass in that pot.
Hey, shout out to TF, bro. There's this story he tells on Apollo about the time his homie got caught up with a gothic bitch, and then they had to end up going save him. And they said that it was some like witch bitches that took his homie from a show. I swear to God,
crazy.
Bro. I find the clip, I'm gonna send it to you, bro. That we should react to that. That shit's hella funny though. The way he tells it, because he said that like they were driving in the dark or some shit.
Yeah.
They swore they seen the bitch like run hella fast past the car, and TF said he's about to hop out and like karate chop a bitch or some shit.
Did you ever hear about Treyway 6K, the girl that he was messing with, and the reason why he has that mole on his forehead, because I don't know if you've seen Treyway 6K, right?
Yeah.
And in his forehead, he has like a scar, like a mole, like a birthmark, right? He said he got that from fucking with some voodoo bitch, and she put a spell on him and shit like that. And ever since he fucked with her, that shit came on his head. He said he was having like weird ass dreams, demons were on him and shit. He did a whole interview about it from prison.
Hey, ain't that crazy? TF's homie fucked with a witch bitch. Treyway fucked with a witch bitch. Smack fucked with Ash Bash with the voodoo shit. They're all
Ash Bash fucks with the voodoo shit. Yeah, Ash Bash fucks with the voodoo shit.
Yeah, that's shit crazy. Hey man, let's get to this video though.
All right, let's go. All right, let's go.
Cases to be endlessly fast.
See, talk about that shit. Shit.
They're already infiltrating our podcast, bro.
Hey, hold up.
We gotta calm down.
For the premium. This week, I want to start with a question: why do people believe in conspiracy theories? After all, many.
Hey, who is you, guy? Why do you have an aloe hat? Isn't that girls' clothes?
I think he said. I don't know. I think that motherfucker think he work out or something.
But it's an aloe hat. Like, people be wearing the aloe. It's like the girls be wearing the Lululemon and shit with the aloe.
You ain't gonna wear that.
Conspiracy theories are built on nothing but hearsay, inaccurate reporting, and circumstantial evidence. But despite this, obviously, many of us find these cases to be endlessly fascinating. Perhaps one of the reasons is that we suspect that there's a...
Here, let me ask you this before we get into this, bro.
Yeah.
Do you believe that we landed on the moon, or you think that was a play?
I think they put a green screen up.
A green screen?
Yeah.
So you're telling me right now that Neil Armstrong is a liar. He never made it to the moon.
No. If they did, they used him as a guinea pig.
Okay. And do you believe that Ronald Reagan is the one that infiltrated crack cocaine into the neighborhoods of the ghetto?
That's a good one.
You see Nixon right there with his crooked ass.
Yeah. No, I don't think he infiltrated. I think he's the one who planted it.
Okay, so he planted it. It wasn't the CIA. It was Ronald Reagan.
No, I think Ronald Reagan was working with the CIA to plant that shit.
Okay.
But then during the time they probably gave him a good look. It's like, look, bro, you've been working with us, and I know you on the White House, all that shit.
Yeah, type shit. Okay.
We're gonna give you this alley oop. We're gonna make it look like you figure it all out. Here you go.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna see how woke you are about the JFK situation.
The CIA be planting guns in the hood and all that shit too.
Who assassinated JFK? Let's see how woke you are.
Who assassinated the JFK? The CIA.
Yeah, who assassinated? Nah, it's the mob, bro.
The mob?
Yeah, he had dealings with the mob. I could show you that he had dealings with the mob. That's the reason why all of the Kennedy sons, half of them died too, because they had dealings with the mob too.
But why
because the mafia is the one that funded his voting, bro. They're the ones that got him elected.
Okay, I could believe that, but why do you think he had to go?
He was talking too much. JFK was talking too much, and he was trying to backdoor the mob on a deal with some guns with Iran. I shouldn't even be talking about that because that's some that's some classified shit.
We're gonna do episode 1 and I'm good, bro.
Darker side to history, we want to know the truth behind it. And when the truth slips through, we're reminded of all the things going on outside of our purview at any given moment. Today, we're going to cover one of those cases, a classic case in conspiracy lore, the story of MK Ultra. The story of MK Ultra is one of secrecy, torture, spies, and illegal science experiments of mind control and murder. And it's also all completely true. In fact, we can't even really call this story a conspiracy theory. We don't have to guess what the government was doing. They've told us themselves. For over 20 years, the CIA experimented on and even tortured Americans without their consent, all in the name of finding a means of mind control. The program was
mind control.
There you go. You see it where it says LSD right there?
Yep.
That means that they're the first people to put acid out there, because acid was a drug made by the government too. That's why it has so many after effects.
You ever fuck with that shit?
Yeah.
That shit, it was trippy.
You liked it or you never did it?
No, I said, have you ever tried it?
Yeah, I tried it.
Is that shit trippy?
Man, I'll tell you, bro, that right there, it makes you way more creative and you'll go into like a different realm and stuff like that. That's where like you could really like that's where you really see some visuals and open up your third eye all the way. I'll say that.
I did shrooms before.
Yeah, I'm on shrooms right now.
Tight. The
But
craziest shit I ever did in my life, bro. I popped 4 thizzles, bro. They're all triple stacks.
yep, that was me too, bro. I remember I told you I was the plug in Vegas. I was selling jiggers and shit allegedly.
Yeah,
I was
that
the
shit
one.
was
I was
crazy.
the jig plug.
I did 4 triple stacks, bro. 4.
Yep.
That shit had me.
You was rolling, huh? How long was you rolling for?
Bro, I think like 2.5 days.
Yeah, bro, that sounds
I was
about
only
right.
13, bro. I was only 13 doing that shit.
That's brazy, nah. But the reason why I said I'm on shrooms is I don't know if you ever had the shroom chocolate bars. Those ain't no joke.
I had those. I did not the Mr. Mushies, but it was another one that I tried out
Polka
here.
dot.
Yeah, polka dot.
Yep,
Yeah,
I'm on the polka dot right now. The strawberry shortcake one.
yeah, that shit will open up your brain for real.
Yeah, I'm on right now, bro. I took like 2 big pieces.
Yeah, I did too. I was tripping out. I did too. The 7-Eleven letters started looking like Egyptian letters and shit.
Yeah. Oh, let's break that down. What do you think about hieroglyphics? Do you think that they still use them to this day?
Oh yeah, definitely. Hell yeah. Bro, why in the hell can, like, when you tour the pyramids, why is there certain places like, oh, it's danger, don't go there, this and that, bro? There's a reason for all that shit. And like, bro, if you're a real like conspiracy theorist, like not real, but like a person that's like super like stuck on this shit, imagine like if there's someone out there in the world who just watches the pyramid day and night, bro. Like imagine the shit you will see,
right?
Like,
it's real.
Man, bro. I don't know, bro. I think something fucking might open up out that motherfucker, pop out. You might see something, or you might see someone go in. Mm-hmm.
Nah, bet. That's for sure. But okay, yeah, but nah, yeah. With the LSD though, that's what I was breaking down with that because that's another thing that they use with MK Ultra. LSD was a hypnotizing drug to put you in their control.
Damn.
And then they blamed it on the hippies.
For real.
They blamed it on the hippies. And really, they really didn't like the hippies because the hippies were somebody that didn't want to fund the war. That's why when you see when they had Woodstock, it was a bunch of people protesting about the war.
Right. Sometimes when some like druggies or like from the 90s or 80s like are still alive and they be talking about like mind control and this and that, I don't be looking at them like weirdos. I'd be like, man, they probably seen some shit,
It's also too about all the Agent Orange that they were exposed to in Vietnam. A lot of the Vietnam vets, they were exposed to Agent Orange. So they never came back the same. So all those people you might see on the street that are homeless or whatever, they might not be homeless. They might just be senior citizens that are Vietnam vets and they talking to themselves. That's because they never came out of their trip from the Agent Orange because they were exposed to that when they were in the war.
I heard some people who do like DMT or LSD and they have
I did DMT before.
Yeah, and I heard that they can't get out of their trip. Like they're like
certain people
they're stuck in some shit. I'm like, that's crazy, dog.
Certain people, because you know what DMT is? DMT is in all of us. It's what we have when we die, and it's what we have when we dream too.
Right. No. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So yeah, that's basically just the same thing as like your dopamine, the shit that makes you happy, sad, mad, all your different emotions.
Right. That's crazy.
And the reason why you roll off of ecstasy like that is because it hits your bloodstream and it goes right to your dopamine.
Yeah, that's real. For real.
Yeah, so but nah, with LSD though, that's a government drug, gang.
MK Ultra, and will forever stand as the ultimate evidence that at any time the government could be lying to you. And if you're lucky, that's the worst they'll do to you. As always, everybody, if you want to see the references that I used to construct this episode, there is a resources document in the show description. All parties are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. I don't want to go anywhere, do anything to myself, or disappear, if that makes sense. And all opinions.
Whoa.
No, he always starts his video out like that, bro. He broke down the Epstein shit like crazy, bro. You gotta watch this guy, bro. He even went to Epstein's ranch, bro, in Texas with the drone camera. And he went across that whole motherfucker, bro. He be having this shit down too. Like, it's good, bro.
Hey, big shout outs to Frank Lito, man. Definitely check out that Frank Lito interview coming soon in May because he lived in Palm Beach, so he knows exactly where Epstein Island is, and he's gonna talk about it.
With you?
Yeah, because you know that Epstein had an island in Palm Beach in Florida. That's where the island was at.
That's gonna go crazy.
That's just gonna go viral for sure, bro.
Yeah, bro. Let's win.
Let's win, bro. But not for sure. This guy is dope, though. This guy is definitely dope.
I always be
Presented
saying
on
that
today's
shit.
show are
Let's
solely
win.
mine, Colin Browen, host
Hell
and
yeah, let's
producer
win.
of the Conspiracy
Winning,
Files.
Charlie
This is actually the
Sheen.
start of a 2-part series on MK Ultra that we're doing here. But yeah, it's time to do a deep dive.
Let's go.
I like that shit he uses on his like the scratching.
Oh, the old VHS
So obviously,
effect.
as you may know here on the show,
should
for
do
the
that for an
last
usher.
month and a half, we've been covering Epstein almost exclusively. That's because it's a story that's close to my heart. I know some of the survivors. It's the most important
Damn,
story.
he got
of the modern
385K
age, one of the most
subscribers.
important stories
bro.
in United States history, political history, and just world history. And
You seen that right there? You know what we should do an episode on? We should do an episode on snuff films, bro. Because that's
films?
Yeah, snuff films, because that's the biggest conspiracy really of them all. Because a lot of plays back in the 1920s, 30s, and 40s were snuff films, like basically plays where you watch the person get murdered, like murders caught on tape that they recorded. Like basically, snuff films are where it's no actors. It's literally watching somebody. If you look up snuff films, that shit's crazy. Snuff films are like the deepest shit when it comes down to production and directing.
Yeah,
that goes back to when they first made movies and stuff like that. A lot of them were snuff films, and a lot of them were racist snuff films where they were killing slaves.
Yeah, that's crazy. Snuff.
Yeah, so yeah, snuff films are crazy.
I've been trying to raise the alarm about Epstein for years now, and it's working to a degree. People are learning, people are upset, people are angry, they're making their voices heard, and we're seeing the tides turn a little bit. Now, Pam Bondi is saying that they're going to have files.
You said what?
You said shout out to bro.
Shout out to bro for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
You feel me? Go check them out on Patreon.
Was released soon, but to me, I mean, files matter in a way because it's like pulling the curtain back a little bit on the operation, and hopefully there are some things that they missed that they rush to redact and don't redact. And there are definitely things in these files that make people look extremely guilty. However, it doesn't really matter unless there are prosecutions. It doesn't matter if nobody goes down for this. It doesn't matter if they don't actually end up.
That was the main bitch right there. You seen her?
What,
that was really the culprit behind everything. Jeffrey Epstein was just the middleman, was a little puppet.
Mm-hmm.
That girl right there, she was the one that was running everything. She's the one that got all the kids and did all the pizza shit and all that. She's the one that.
I believe that we will never ever figure out who's really behind pulling the strings. You know, these guys you see, these little Epstein guys, these little Jay-Z's, whatever you want to call it. These behind the scene, man. Even the president is a pawn, bro. There's someone bigger than all of this. You'll never see him on social media. You never see him in the street, bro. There's someone behind this, bro, who pulls all the strings and controls these guys and put them in positions and move them around. You know what I mean?
Do you know? Have you ever seen? I think her name is like Violet Snow, and she's an actual real life witch. And the reason why I say, have you seen her? Is because she's took pictures with every famous rapper, every famous R&B singer, and she's at every award show. And I'm gonna break down what she looks like, and I bet you could tell me you've seen her before. She's somebody that doesn't look human. She looks literally like a witch. She has ears like an elf. She has long ass fingernails. She stays with somebody that looks just like a warlock.
That's fucking crazy. I searched up Violet Snow. He just gave me some anime. Don't even give me a picture.
So look up real witch with Offset. It's gonna pop up with the picture with her standing with Offset.
Real?
I want you to look at it real quick.
Yeah, I'm about to do that right now.
That's gonna blow your mind right there, bro.
That's giving me freaking chills for some reason. I don't know.
She been around, bro. You're gonna recognize her.
Oh, I see her.
Yeah, you've seen her, right? You've seen her before.
Yeah. What's she around for?
All right, you want me to break down how long she's been around?
Yeah.
She's been around since the 1950s.
Why didn't we react to this? This is crazy.
Okay, so right? Let me break it down to you on who she is. She's the first. Yep. She's the first person to put demons and entities in the music back in the 1950s when rock and roll first came out.
All that satanic shit?
She's the first one to introduce Satanism in the music. She's the first one to put an entity in the music at a recording studio. No, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. I'm just in the kitchen real quick. No, you good? No, but yeah,
that's fucking crazy, bro. I never heard this.
Yeah, she's the first one to put like to you know, to put the energy of demons in the music.
Hell
because let me tell you this, bro. Why do you think that when somebody listens to drill music, they want to go out there and knock some shit down? Why do you think that when you listen to a breakup song, you're sad and you cry?
It's like this music is like chanting to have a spell on you. It controls.
There's a spirit in all the songs that you listen to, because every music makes you feel a different type of way, right? Think about it.
No, you're right. So yeah, because I was the other day I was just, what was I doing? I was at work and I was just on a forklift and I was playing Bone Thugs Thug Love, and all of a sudden I wanted to kill all my coworkers. Not playing.
Whoa.
You know what I'm talking about?
Allegedly.
Yeah, no, allegedly. I just fuck around. You know that song Thug Love?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Bone Thugs and Tupac. Pa pa pa.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no. To be real, I know what you mean though, bro. Music, bro, it's all like a spell, like a spell cast, like evil fucking satanic shit, bro. That's why they say, you know, like when you wake up in the morning, you shouldn't start your day off with just bumping like fucking like NBA Youngboy or some crazy ass gangster music. Like you just gotta ease into it with like some R&B, some slow jams or something, you know?
Yeah, that, or really, I suggest too. This is my advice to anybody that wants to listen to some good music. Listen to some reggae, bro. That's the right type of energy that you need. Listen to some old Bob Marley, Ziggy Marley, people like that, bro.
Right. Or I put on like a jazz instrumental.
Jazz cool too, yeah. Jazz is cool, blues. Big shout outs to, you know, to Ray Charles. Play some Ray Charles, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Listen to some oldies, you know what I'm saying? Those are,
I fuck with oldies tough, bro.
But so yeah, bro, that's what she was known for. Now look up Warlock with Offset.
That shit remind me of Halloween Town.
Oh, that's my favorite movie. Big shout outs to Disney Channel. Yeah, that's my favorite movie.
He said Warlock with who?
Warlock with Offset, or Warlock with the Migos.
Why does she have like a control on these motherfuckers?
Yeah, you haven't seen the picture where she's laying on with lingerie, laying on Offset's chest, huh? You didn't see that one?
No, I think I just seen on the previous one. They don't got no picture of that, bro. The Warlock with.
It should just be say real life witch and warlock with the Migos. It's the guy that's standing next to her because she always stay with him.
Offset knows voodoo. What the fuck am I reading?
Whoa.
It's just gonna be crazy in my phone. They got. Is this like?
Yeah, that's her and Offset, but I'm talking about the dude though. So Warlock that be with her.
It's just. This shit just sounds crazy, but I know. I just keep getting Calabar from fucking Halloween Town for some reason, bro. When you said that, they're no.
He looks like an elf, or just put a male witch with Offset.
Yeah, I don't think you could put Warlock with Offset. I'm like, fuck is that? Male witch with Offset. Nah.
What the hell?
Offset the rapper. Oh, this dude right here?
Yeah, he's a warlock. He's a real life warlock. Look at his face. He's not human.
Are you sure, though? You can't do that to people, man.
Hey, look at him, bro.
They do look scary as fuck. It says they put a caption under, says the Lord of Darkness. Oh
yeah, he is. That's his name.
I'm smooth off that, bro. That's why that motherfucker losing all his bets and shit. He fucked around with them and shit. Now
he's the one that put the entity on Ozzy Osbourne when he first started Black Sabbath.
Remember that video of Ozzy Osbourne? He did that crazy shit on stage. He ate something.
You talking about when he bit the head off the bat?
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy.
Rest in paradise to Ozzy, man. That's the motherfucking greatest heavy metal artist of all time.
That's fucking crazy. I'm cool. That's some scary shit. Like
I liked Ozzy. I thought Ozzy was cool.
No, I ain't knocking his music. I'm just saying, can you imagine being in a crowd? You're just like this. And all of a sudden, he just pulls the bat out the pocket. It's like, oh, what the fuck? You know, all that blood splat on you and shit. Oh my god, I'm out of there, bro. Anyway, back to the Santana shit,
let's
bro.
back to the MK Ultra shit.
Yeah, back to that. We in too deep, bro. Because I was gonna go crazy about the Travis Scott shit.
Or the Ring. So yeah, it's been my obsession, as you guys know. I'm sorry that almost every episode has been about the Epstein scandal. We're gonna do some regular programming for a little bit, and I'm gonna pepper the Epstein episodes within those. But today's story is one I've wanted to tell for a very long time, and it's about time we tackle the big dog, the elephant in the room, MK Ultra, one of the most evil things the US government ever did. And its extensions, it extends into a lot of these predator rings that we talk about here on the show. These studies extend into mind control and breaking down children through, well, I'll just save that for the end. Oh yeah, and please, if you're watching the show on YouTube, be sure to leave me a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this story. Make sure to like the video and share this video on your social media, whether it's a story of you watching the episode on Instagram. Please tag me at the Paranormal Files. That's my main account. Or you make a TikTok video. I'd love to see some people make some TikTok videos shouting out the show. That would be really cool if you guys could do something like that. It just helps grow because obviously this channel has been a battle since day one. So anything that you guys can do to helps so much. And if you're listening to the show on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, hello to everybody over there. Please be sure to leave me a 5-star review wherever you're listening to this podcast, because there are some people who believe I'm a partisan hack and they review bomb me. So yeah, if you guys could just show some love on there, it would be really appreciated. But let's go back to the beginning. To really understand MK Ultra, we have to turn back the clock to the first few decades of the 20th century. It's a time of staggering change, both positive and negative. For all the wonderful inventions that came out of that time period, like light bulbs and radios and faster, sleeker cars, there were some devastating developments too, like new and improved weapons. The First World War had shown humanity destruction at a level it had never seen before. And by the 1940s, that same devastation was coming back again in the form of yet another world war. And this time, the horrors would be amplified by the development of atomic weapons. With Axis powers like Nazi Germany sweeping across Europe and the future of world history at stake, the United States and its allies were willing to do just about anything to win the war. So to stay...
That's one of the known famous scientists right there with the glasses. That's one of that's one of the known scientists right there that's first started doing the MK Ultra with the glasses that you just seen, the old man that shook the other dude's hand.
Well, what's bro's name?
I'm trying to think, but now let's get to this. They put subliminals at MK Ultra in Black Ops. If you play Black Ops 1, right, and you're Mason, right, and the Russians have you tied up in the chair and all that part, remember that it was a scientist, a German scientist, who was doing tests on you. That was MK Ultra. That was showing you what they did in World War II. But they showed you more later on, like past that. They showed you Vietnam in that game and stuff like that. Because you remember when you go out and you link up with the dude and then it plays the Guns N' Roses song and all that.
Yeah, I remember.
That whole game is showing you what they did in that time. That shows you that they try to take out Fidel Castro. That shows you what they were doing in the back with the MK Ultra. So yeah, definitely there's a lot of subliminals in video games too. Call of Duty is definitely one that put a lot in their games.
So hey man, on Black Ops 2, you know when they be having like that shit on the TV, all those codes and shit. I wonder if like you decode.
That's what I'm talking about. Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 1. Those are the two that I'm talking about.
That shit is real trippy, man. I always question that. Like some of this shit they be doing, like even a triangle and like a whole bunch of shit.
There's a lot of subliminals in it. And if you play the new Black Ops, it has a star and a circle. When you're playing online, it pops up randomly with a pentagram. So definitely the people from Treyarch are definitely Satanists. Not to smut them like that, but they do have a lot of satanic symbolism in their games.
Hey, did you hear about that? They're gonna males from 18 to 25 got joined the war.
Yeah, the draft.
That shit crazy, dog.
Yeah, that's crazy as hell.
I can't believe we're here.
But yeah, what we know what's so crazy, right? Okay, so they made the game Call of Duty Ghosts, right? Where you're shooting the aliens. Yeah, you good. And so when they made the game Call of Duty Ghosts, right? Tell me why there were a certain amount of what's it called? Not undercovers. They were Black Ops people, right? And they call them the Ghost Team, right? And they were over there at Roswell at Area 51, and what happened was some aliens got out of the lab, and they started having to take them out.
Right.
And so literally that they were giving you information about what actually happened, bro. Call of Duty Ghosts in the whole game, right? You get out of the helicopter and you're shooting all those aliens, right? And they have you somewhere where it's like it looks like it's not Earth. That's because they were on a whole nother planet. That's when they were fighting on Mars. Nobody knows about that though. They went on Mars before. Like there's some shit that they never put out, but that right there is what they were giving you glimpses of what actually happened and stuff like that. So yeah, Call of Duty definitely puts a lot of subliminals of stuff that actually happened in the war and stuff like that. And the only reason I brought it up is because, like I said, that scientist right here, he was the one that was trying to kill Reznov, if you remember from Black Ops 1.
Yeah.
That same scientist that's in this video that we're watching right now was in Black Ops. He was the one that had that was trying to kill Reznov and shit. When you guys break out of the little insane asylum little thing.
Yeah.
When you guys have to throw the bomb or whatever, and he's like, "This is for Russia" and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was real right there. They were showing you some real shit.
Yeah, I always thought something was weird about Call of Duty, man, because I got into conspiracies like the Illuminati. Well, first time I got into conspiracies was the Illuminati shit because my uncle was talking so much about it, and then like we used to play Call of Duty zombies all the time, right? And I used to just see like the symbols and shit. And I used to be wondering, like, bro, there's got to be with something with Illuminati.
And that's the same thing, bro. They did have people that turned into zombies. The Nazis used to do certain things like that, where they would turn people into a like basically they would be so like messed up on the drugs that they were on that they try to eat human flesh and they became zombies. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the Nazis were doing. And you know that like you hear that laugh, that ha 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 ha. This is all stuff that they really took from actual books that are out about what they did in World War II with the torture.
Audio books and shit.
The audio books, bro.
The shit that they heard and they just use that and apply that.
Yeah, they literally took a lot of that was happening, like I said, stuff that the scientists were working on in the labs in World War II. They put a lot of that in zombies.
Yeah, I believe it. That's just
and also too, like when they when you have to fight the Juggernaut and all that, that's real too. That means that they're basically just morphing people to become stronger and stuff like that. Different things like that. So yeah, it also shows you too. I don't know if you ever watched American Dad, but American Dad, the dude Jimmy, the German scientist, he's supposed to be the German scientist from World War II. It's another subliminal, and he's the one that took Stan's brain out and put a new brain in his head and all that. I don't know if you ever watched that episode, but that's him. He has a son that's like he looks kind of like an inbreed and shit. That was showing you what they were doing. They were basically taking animals and humans and morphing them together and stuff like that.
Damn.
So yeah, that shows you again. Family Guy has a lot of subliminals in it too, because they show you a lot of shit that went on in the past and shit like that.
Simpsons and all that.
Simpsons too. Simpsons is the biggest conspiracy.
Simpsons be predicting shit.
The Simpsons are the first one that started predicting shit and putting subliminals out there.
States government formed the Office of Strategic Services, or the OSS, in 1942. The OSS became the nation's first intelligence service, and even today, echoes of that group are still felt across global politics. But back in 1942, the OSS was a group of dedicated officers doing anything they could, legal or not, to try and bring World War II to a close, and obviously to ensure an American Allied victory. At its height, the OSS had nearly 13,000 agents, all of whom kept their positions totally secret. And
so what does that sound like to you? 13,000 agents that kept their identities secret. What does that sound like to you?
Sleeper agents.
Black Ops.
Black Ops, bro. Yeah. That's
literally the original Black Ops.
Yeah, the first ones.
Yeah, those are the first ones, bro. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like all this is just repeated, bro. Everything that we be seeing in games and movies. There's another thing too. We need to do an episode on the CIA and how they infiltrated movies, because a lot of different production companies for movies, they work with the CIA because they're putting certain real things in the movies, but a lot of people aren't woke enough to catch it.
Yeah, that shit's crazy, bro. I wanna meet one of those first Black Ops.
Big shout outs to Candace Owens, because she's somebody that really breaks it down. Candace Owens on her podcast, Candace Owens breaks down that the CIA, that every movie is made by the CIA.
Sheesh.
Literally every movie that you see is made by the CIA because they all have an input on it because they put certain things in there, like I said, that has happened before. But you have to really be really quick and really be focused and observant to catch certain things, you know, and you have to be woke about it.
No, for sure. Yeah, I feel like every movie has some type of message in there that you just gotta catch it and know, and like just have a third eye, you know.
Yeah, that's just really it. That's just really it. I mean, it all goes back to like because the Epstein stuff's been happening for years. I don't know if you ever seen the movie Traffic, but the movie Traffic is about this Mexican lady and this black man. They're getting married. They go up to the middle of nowhere somewhere, I think in Alabama, to this cabin, right? And they go to this gas station. They get pressed by some rednecks, and they're like, "What you doing over here, boy? You ain't from around here, boy," or whatever, right? And so the meaning of the movie is they snatch her up and they put her in a sex trafficking ring, right? And so it's showing you basically that these small towns and these gas stations, these small towns, that they work with the trafficking rings, right? So basically, it shows you all that. You should watch that movie. It's called Traffic.
No, so is the cover of the DVD? Does it show like a dude with a pistol and he's like looking up?
It
is, right?
I think so.
I think I did watch.
I think so because it came out like 2019, I think, or 18.
Nah, the one I'm thinking about, it was like older than that thing. I don't know. I might be wrong.
If you pull up Traffic, it should show like a road. That's the cover.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's like I said, because it's the girl. She at the end. I'm not trying to spoil it, but she does get away from the trafficking ring and shit like that somehow or whatever. But it basically just shows you how they have a bunch of underground sex rings, and it's a lot of rednecks and basically hick towns and redneck towns and low and like really small cities that are the ones that have the bunkers with girls captivated in it and shit like that.
Hey, you want to switch this up and get to the what is it? The UFO sightings?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's get it. Yeah, I think we broke down this MK Ultra a lot, enough of it.
Not for sure.
Yeah, there's a lot that we already know. I just wanted to just see what he was talking about, but he was going way back.
Yeah, he went way back for sure. But what I was gonna say is you can pull it up too, right? You have the ability to pull up your screen.
Present share screen. Oh yeah. Is it showing?
Yeah, let me add your screen. Hold on. Before presenting screen remove, I gotta remove the other screen. Hold on real quick. Boom.
I still gotta pull this up anyways. Because we got 46.
It's still letting you not do it the other way, huh?
No. Hold on, I got you. So this was one day ago. I don't even think all of these are real, but you know, just something to react to.
So let me ask you this: have you ever went outside at night and seen orbs or UFOs or anything like that? Have you seen a flying saucer before? Because I have.
You seen an actual saucer?
Yeah, for sure. They fly all over the place. They fly all the time over the San Diego Pier, bro. In San Diego, they do a lot of different. You know, they be flying. They be flooding around.
Bro, so one time when I was driving back from LA, and I was like near Sac, when I was near Sac, I kid you not, bro. I'm driving, right? And right above us, the whole like roof of the car, like the inside, everything, it just light up green, bro. The whole thing.
Yeah.
I swear to God, like the whole car got lit up.
I believe you, gang. I'm not saying anything.
This happened twice, bro. This happened twice, right? So the second time was a little after my mom passed away. Like I think it was like the next day. I'm driving into my home and the car get lit up again, green. Like the whole car is green. Like if you look at your skin, it's green, bro. I was like, what the fuck is that? But you don't remember that?
Not the car being green. The sky was green.
No, the sky was green, but I'm saying it lit up. Like we were able to see inside of it, like it was green.
Not the car.
Anyways, that's what I seen. But yeah, I'm not sure it was like a UFO, but I think it was like a meteor for something that passed by. But I don't know. I just thought it was like a UFO.
Yeah, no, what it's called is it's called an orb, bro. Those shiny lights and stuff like that. It was either like the back end of a meteor, or it might have been, they're called like orbs. And there's two different types of orbs. There's orbs that are like UFOs and flying saucers, and there's also orbs that are entities like spirits. So there's two different types of orbs.
Yeah, orbs is talking about like ghosts and shit with the orbs.
Like ghosts, but they also have ones for aliens too. It's the certain light. It's a certain type of a red light or a green light. They'll flash.
Yeah. Yeah, we should also react to not today, but with the Phoenix Lights.
I'm down to do the Phoenix Lights. I'm also down to do some paranormal shit too.
Yeah, just not at 3 o'clock. All right.
Hell nah. But oh no, I just talked to this guy, right? He's a I actually want to have him on the pod with us because I feel like he'd give a good insight. He gives some good takes because he runs a horror podcast. It's a paranormal podcast, right? And
Yeah.
he interviews people that like different actors that played in movies. Like he interviewed one of the people that played Freddy in one of the Nightmare on Elm Streets. Like he does stuff like that, right? He interviewed one of the people that played Michael Myers. Yeah. So basically, and he's one of my sponsors now. I just started promoting him and shit. But basically what he does is he interviews with different paranormal ghost teams and stuff like that. He did an interview with some of the ghost hunters, people like that. But he has all that stuff on lock and stuff like that. So if we did some stuff like that, I'd probably have him pull him up to the show too, because like I said, he's tapped in with that audience. So we definitely get that paranormal audience for sure.
That'd be really interesting to talk to him about how his interviews went when he talked to like Michael Myers and Freddy Krueger and shit.
Yeah, hell yeah. So when you go out of San Diego, I got a spot for you to go to. Go to Old Town San Diego and go
Man,
to
don't get me abducted or nothing, bro.
Nah. Go to Old Town San Diego and go to the place called the Whaley House. It's an old home that was haunted, right? But now it's like a tourist attraction. You can go in there and take pictures, right? But you might bump into the spirit because I'm being for real. There's this man, it's an old man that used to live there. His name was Mr. Whaley, right? So when you stand by the door and you're taking the pictures and stuff like that, and they're doing the tour, you're gonna smell cigar smoke. If you smell cigar smoke and it comes right close to you, that means he's hovering right by you.
Pew! I'm out of there. I'm gone. Fuck that. There's a place out here in Seattle, at this place called Elkai Beach, and there's this house called the Rainbow House, and it's haunted, bro. It's because what was the story, babe? It was the dad. I guess the son was gay, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't want to tell his dad. When he just finally decided to tell his dad blew his face off with a shotgun and shit.
Damn.
His dad killed himself too. And then like
That's
if you go over there, you could see the house, and they said like at a certain time you could hear like you could see like orbs and shit in there.
Yeah.
And right down the street from it.
They paint the house, and then next day it turns rainbow.
Yeah, they painted the house, the son and dad, and then the next, right?
No, people keep painting the house.
Oh, people keep painting the house, yeah. But rainbow, someone's gay, and I guess it was like a sign of respect.
Sounds gay.
Huh?
Yeah. No smut to the LGBTQ.
Because the son was gay, right? So the house is rainbow colors?
It automatically turns rainbow.
What do you mean?
Like somebody will paint the house like white. Next day it would be rainbow.
Oh.
No, get the fuck out of here. Someone stopped by and painted. Am I gonna tripping?
That's literally what the legend is. Or the folk
tale. The folk tale, okay.
Oh, the folk tale, the origin, okay.
GD It's like
GD Vice Lord on Larry David on King Yella.
Suicide Bridge.
They're gonna get you. That's you keep playing.
Hey, it's 607 Onk, not the punk, no jumper gang. But nah,
and then down the street. Oh, one last thing. Down the street, there is this place, Suicide Bridge, where this lady, bro, she threw her baby off the bridge.
Oh hell no!
And we Seattle people know this story, bro. Like if you go there at a certain time, and if you look up, or you don't even need to look up, it could be like near you, and you could see like baby will fly past you. You go hear like the crying and shit. The order.
Oh hell no! I don't mess with that shit.
Huh? On GD.
On GD Vice Lord, don't put me in that shit.
Hey, my girl's right in front of me. We're eating gumbo right now. Am I fucking?
Yeah, I know. I seen you make it the other day. That shit looks fire, gang.
Yeah,
shit looks fire.
She said you didn't make that. She don't want me to take. I'm about to take credit on live.
I made it.
Nah, my girl though. She said she used to see witches when she was little, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the same time, my girl she smoked a lot of weed when she was little. So.
Shut up.
Like,
damn, she over here trying to clown you, and that's messed up. Nah, she probably did. She probably did see him.
She did. For sure, she did.
Okay, so boom. Before we get into this video, let me ask you if you know about this house. Have you ever heard about the Winchester house?
Mm-mm.
Okay, have you ever seen the Winchester movie?
Who's the actor?
Okay, so it's about I don't know. It's kind of some I don't know. They're not really known actors, but it's about this lady named something Miss Winchester, and she's the one that made the first rifle, right? And so the movie's about basically all the guns that she sold and bought or whatever, all the guns that she used to sell, all the souls stay in the guns. So they start haunting her in her house. So she has to keep building more floors and building and more floors and keep like basically making the house higher and higher and higher because they keep trying to get in every room because they stay in the guns. The souls stay in the guns. So at random times of the night, the rifles will just start shooting off. And so basically there's a house called the Winchester House out here in the Inland Empire. And it's a tourist attraction. You could go over there and you could go over there and take a tour and stuff like that. And they show like the old pictures of the lady, Lady Winchester and all this. But they also, the original Winchester House, I think is in like Nebraska or something like that. But they also have one of them out here in California.
Bro,
you should look it up though. Watch that movie with your wife, bro. It's a good one. It's called Winchester. Yeah, Winchester. It's a good one.
And the souls stayed in the guns?
All the souls stayed in the guns, yeah.
Man, she took it literal when she said on the dead homies. The Winchester. Got it.
On the dead rifles, on the dead shotguns, on the dead Glocks, on the dead.
That motherfucker.
Hey, look on the dead. On the dead 380s, on the dead 22s, on the dead Colt 45s.
That motherfucker. Bam, bam.
All right, let's get into this UFOs, man. Go ahead and press play.
Yep. Man, they better not be pulling our leg, bro. Everyone, like, comment, subscribe to the show, man. I mean, to our channel.
Man. We need it. We need engagement in the chat, man. We need engagement in the chat. Where's the chat at, man? It's too dead.
We'd rather go through the class.
No. During sunset, a group of friends noticed something unusual in the sky, hovering above Medellin.
Before we start, my bad. The reason why it's dead, bro, is because people don't be having a third eye like us, bro. They want the messy shit, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
But it's all good though. It'll build up over time. We'll catch some traffic.
Watch. We're gonna pop up in the algorithm. We've been talking about some real shit, so it's gonna get over to somebody's desk.
Yeah, there's gonna be a real doomsday survivor who's gonna come in and be like, y'all are fucking idiots. What? I'm like, all right, my bad, Frank.
Hey, you know what we should do a video on too? Is that dude Jim Jones? You know, the dude that started the cult that made everybody drink the Kool-Aid?
With the drink, yeah.
With the Kool-Aid, yeah, we should do Jim Jones, and we should do the other one too, the Wasco guy, the guy in Wasco, Texas, that thought he was Jesus and stuff like that, and the FBI came and he was the bomber. You know what I'm talking about, right? He basically, he was the one that had everybody basically in a cult in the woods. I think it was in Kentucky, I think, but basically his name was like, I forgot his name, but he was basically like a big cult leader, and the CIA came in there and just basically blew everybody down that was in the cult.
I don't get how you could be like, how can you get caught up in shit like that? Like, be influenced by someone like that? Like, are you like, do you have no guidance in life? Are you like small minded? What is it? Because like, they literally sat there and was like, oh, if you take a sip of this, then you'll so and so, and they just all fucking die. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. What's your opinion on Charles Manson?
You talking about the dude with the satanic shit?
It had nothing to do with no satanic shit. That's bullshit. That's what they feed you.
He was working with the CIA, bro.
He was working with the CIA, but he had nothing to do with no satanic shit.
Why?
Okay, so let me break down what happened. So Charles Manson, Helter Skelter, right? And I'm talking about the Pasadena murder. I mean, the murders in Topanga that happened, right? The white massacre, right? That wasn't done by Charles Manson's people. That was done by the CIA. They blamed that on Charles Manson, and they threw him away in the prison system, right? But when he did interviews, he would say, you could never break me down or lock me away from my subconscious or my new dimension. He said, y'all think that I'm a prisoner in here. No, I'm the freest I could ever be in here because I could control everything in here. And you really got to listen to what he's saying, because basically what he's saying is he knew that he was somebody that they were trying to basically put a front on, you know, to basically take him down, make him look like this evil person and all that, right? But he also was telling a lot of game to people. He was basically telling you basically how the government infiltrates your thoughts, how they basically control everything, and how they basically make somebody look out to be the bad guy when they're the person that's trying to lead everybody to the good stuff. And so they made him look like an evil monster, right? But if you really listen to what Charles Manson was saying, he was saying some real stuff, bro. He was just somebody that was trying to expose the government, another whistleblower that just got knocked off because he was talking too much.
I gotta watch that.
Yeah, watch. We could do an episode on Charles Manson for sure. But yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Object stood out against the fading light. It moved slowly, revealing an unusual shape. At its center, a faint glow, surrounded by a darker outer structure. Not a typical aircraft. No visible wings, no sound. The object drifted across the sky, maintaining its form as the light faded. What do you think they witnessed that evening?
We found a UFO. That is a UFO.
Stranger light on road.
That's a fucking UFO, buddy.
All right, let's do this. Let me go back because let's hold on. Let's look at it closely when it gets to its closest, and let's judge it and let's see.
Oh yeah, let's zoom in on this. We can really look at it.
Yeah, because that shit looks. It looks like someone, they're just releasing a balloon in the air. Yeah, I think it's the closest we're gonna get to it. Unless did I miss something? See, that don't look like no balloon, but okay, here we go. All right, you wanna stick to that, or you want a different one?
Yeah, we can stick to that.
All right, what do you think? Do you think that's a UFO? Does that look like flame shooting out the bottom of the engine, or because I don't think that looked like a UFO, to be honest.
That looks like, because flying saucers and UFOs are two different things, right?
Yeah, I do.
So it looks more like a flying saucer than a UFO because a flying saucer is more round and it's more round. The shape is more round and it spins, but it also looks kind of like an orb. It also looks kind of like an orb, bro, because the way that the light's reflecting off of it, like you said, the stuff that's shooting out of the back.
Yeah.
What would you say it is?
Damn. I was gonna say like a balloon or something, but what if it's a balloon? Why would it be? There'd be fire shooting out the bottom, and it don't look like a lantern balloon. So
if it is a balloon, it's like basically a certain type of balloon, I guess. That I don't know. I can't really. That's kind of confusing to explain that because I can't really tell you for sure if it's a balloon or not because I really can't see it that well.
Drone.
My girl said it's a drone. It could
be a drone. They used drones back then too. Yeah, that's true.
All right, let's go.
We're about to go through the clouds.
No.
During sunset,
And it got movement too. It keep flapping. You see that?
Yeah. No, for sure.
a group of friends noticed something unusual in the sky. Hovering above Medellin, a dark object stood out against the fading light. It moved slowly, revealing an unusual shape. At its center, a faint glow, surrounded by a darker outer structure. Not a typical aircraft. No visible wings, no sound. The object drifted across the sky, maintaining its form as the light faded. What do you think they witnessed that evening?
We found.
Well, he said that it was in the sky and it was maintaining its form, so it stayed in one place and it was just like flapping around left and right.
That's a UFO, then. That's not a flying saucer.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's a UFO, then. That's the original UFO. Because let's go back. Now, if we go back all the way to Roswell, right, where they first started having the first UFO sightings,
they used to use that they have on file, the very first one.
Yeah, the very first one. They used to use, it looked like aircrafts, right? Because of the way the wings were. But they were round aircrafts. Those were the first flying saucers that they seen sightings of in Roswell, right? Now, if you ever go to Vegas, I'd love to do this with you, bro, but I don't want to die. But we could go all the way up to the gate at Area 51, and they'll let us film a certain amount of the area, right? But if you go all the way down, if you drive all the way down through the desert and you're vlogging, 9 times out of 10, they might take you out because you're not supposed to go all the way down. But you could go to the gate That's as far as they'll let you go is the gate. You can take videos at the gate. They'll let you take pictures at the gate. Now, if somebody was able to do that, their YouTube would go completely viral. All their social media would go completely viral. But I bet they might get, a visit from a man in a suit.
Yeah,
because that's doing a little too much. You know what I'm saying?
They're gonna say that he went crazy. He's having bad thoughts and he killed himself.
He's basically he's insane. They'll write you a suicide note type of thing like that.
They're gonna do him like Anthony Bourdain. You feel me?
Yep.
Yep. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. But Area 51, bro, that's really where everything's at. That's where they be having all the aliens at. That's where they be, doing all the different stuff in the lab. That's where they have all the old aircrafts, all the old flying saucers that they rescued. They're all in there. They're all in the facility at Area 51. That's where they keep everything.
It's crazy. When I did the road trip last year with my family, from Nevada to California and shit, right?
Yeah.
I looked up on my maps, and then I saw it showed like I think it was Area 51, bro. Anyways, my uncle was driving. I looked at it, and it just I don't know. It just gave me like an airy feeling, you just see the lights, cause you know how it is being around there. Yeah. It's just you see all these canyons, and you just see these lights in the middle of the freaking desert, and then you kind of see some cars driving, that dirt that's picking up and shit. And
it's a big ass fence and a gate, right. And there's always big ass trucks right there. They always have a bunch of trucks lined up right there.
My mind was just kind of going. I was like, damn, that's just an area idea just to look at it and just think what if we just see the motherfucker just open up and fly up out of here or some shit? I don't know.
Now, where I really want to go and do some vlogging at is I want to go to New Mexico and I want to go to Roswell. I want to go to Roswell, New Mexico, and go to Roswell.
Man, you gonna get one of these videos right here because it's gonna fuck with your equipment and shit. It's gonna be static, and you're gonna feel your hairs go up on your skin. Your phone might pull up Pornhub by accident or something.
Whoa, pause.
Okay, hey, yo. Pornhub. It might pull up over here. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't even watch that shit.
Hey, yo. Nah,
but you know what I mean, though.
Nah, that's real, bro. Your phone will just start glitching out and shit. But Area 51, I'd love to go to, and I'd love to go to Roswell too and do some vlogging over there for sure.
For sure. Or even go to Phoenix and interview a few folks who was there that day.
Yeah.
When it all happened, when all the power went down and all that shit. What did they see? They said it lit up the whole sky, bro. Was it a triangle like that? Boop, boop.
Yeah, like a triangle. Yeah. I would also go to all the farmers in Roswell and interview them about the crop sightings with all the symbolism in their grass.
Yeah, for sure.
And their cows dying and their cows being abducted.
Yeah. And then a lot this shit right here, bro. You know how it's reflect what if it's some foil or something, just a whole bunch of crumpled up foil? Who knows?
I mean, that's true too, because look at the way that you could see it. You could see your reflection, right? When you look at it, because it's hollow, right? So it could be foil. It could be foil. That it could be some type of foil that they're using. That's true. But do you believe that people do get abducted by aliens?
Yeah, I believe all that shit, bro.
Okay, so I want you to look somebody up. Not right now, but just on your own time.
Yeah.
Look up a YouTuber by the name of Young Pharaoh.
Young Pharaoh.
Yeah.
Y-U-N-G?
Yeah, Y-U-N-G Pharaoh, right? And Young Pharaoh, he just was a prisoner of the state. They just let him out.
Yeah.
He was just a prisoner of the state. They just let him out, right? And what he said is he went on Tasha K's show and he explained how that he got abducted by aliens and he broke down the whole experience. And a lot of people were trying to get him taken off YouTube. So like I said, he got arrested and he went to prison for a while and they're trying to give him terrorist charges and stuff like that because he was talking too much about the government. So they named him an enemy of the state. And so, but he just got out. Yeah, he just got out, but he's somebody that's really woke. He's all about the third eye stuff and energy and stuff like that. He breaks down a lot of stuff. He's one of the first YouTubers to put out that, I'm not going to say it because it might blamp the video, but he said some stuff about the George Floyd situation and broke it down how that was a government job.
Yeah.
And that's really the video that made him go viral because he broke down what was behind the George Floyd situation and how they did all that just for the Black Lives Matter movement, because that was a campaign made by the government.
Is he saying like they had to sacrifice George or something in order to?
So George was just a distraction so that they could come up with the campaign for the Black Lives Matter movement.
Okay. Right.
Because do you know who George really was? Think about it.
No.
Who was George Floyd? Was he just some random person that was strung out on fentanyl?
No. No. What the hell?
Yeah, but that's what a lot of people think. So who was George Floyd?
George Floyd. He was the. I'm tripping. I was about to say the grill guy.
He was a very known producer. Look it up.
Producer
he's somebody that was in the industry for a long time. Look it up. George Floyd was somebody that was somebody really deep in the industry. That's what a lot of people don't know.
But they betrayed him as just a druggie.
Yeah, they made him look like he was just strung out and just lost his mind off the fentanyl. Yeah, George Floyd was legendary, bro. If you really know who he was.
I can't breathe.
Now, do you know about crisis actors?
No. Damn. Hey, in his in the Wikipedia, it don't say nothing about any of his establishments of like making music or anything.
Yeah, I know. They're just trying to take all that down. They don't want you to know that.
Legacy. Excessive. Nope.
Yeah, they're not. It's really hard to find, bro.
That's crazy.
They try to wipe that man's whole life clean, bro. Like he never even existed like that.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
But yeah, you were saying?
So I was saying, have you ever heard of crisis actors?
Crisis actors, no.
So what crisis actors are those are people that get paid to be in the school shootings, to be in the mass shootings, like the church shootings and stuff like that. They're paid by the government to basically, act in the act, basically act like they don't know what's going on. And they're paid by the government to basically, they get millions of dollars just in case some of their family members pass away, so that they're paid for the rest of their lives. That's what crisis actors are. They're being paid to be in the shooting, like almost like if it's a movie. So what it is like a lot of the school shootings were planned out, and a lot of them are some of them are real, but some of the people in there were crisis actors. They knew it was going to happen. They were paid by the government to be in there. That's really, when you break that down, that's when you really go down the rabbit hole. And a lot of people don't like to do that because that's when you get too deep and stuff like that. But yeah, there's people that are crisis actors for sure. You can look it up. They'll break it down. Like, I don't know if you remember it. You've seen the movie The Dark Knight, right?
Batman, yeah.
Yeah, The Dark Knight with Batman. You remember the Joker, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you know the dude. Yeah, rest in paradise to Heath Ledger, man, one of the greatest actors of all time. But yeah, so rest in paradise to Heath Ledger. You remember when the dude dressed up as the Joker and went and did a mass shooting at the movie theater?
Yep. James Holmes.
Yeah, James Holmes. There was crisis actors in attendance that day in the movie theater.
Yeah, they never even found who he was too. They just found a gas mask at the crime scene. It was fucking crazy.
Come on now, gang. Put 1 and 2 together, bro. That was a setup.
Exactly. Until this day, bro, with all this technology, even back then with all that technology, how were you not able to find that dude, bro?
Nobody even knows if he passed away or anything.
We're in America, bro. You can't get away with nothing, bro. That's crazy.
I'm saying nobody even knows.
There was 2 shooters. They just happened to catch James Holmes, bro. There's 2. The other one got away. See?
That's what I'm saying, bro. They never caught the second shooter.
Yep, Where is James Holmes? Is he still locked up, or what's going on with him?
I'm pretty sure he's still locked up.
I'm sure he's eating good in there, though. I'll tell you that, boy.
Hell yeah. But yeah, that's just another one. Like I said, bro, that breaks it down. That just shows you an example of there was crisis actors in attendance at that movie theater that day.
Theater shooter James Holmes video interview. I was psychologist release. I never seen his interview. I should watch his interview.
That shit's a trip, bro. It's so that shit gives me chills. If you watch that interview, that's a crazy ass interview.
I be watching serial killer interviews too, man. Like the Jeffrey Dahmers.
Yeah,
woo, that should be giving me chill when they be talking because they're so like calm and kicked back, bro. Like,
have you seen the movie that what's it called? What's the other serial killer? It's not Jeffrey Dahmer. What's his name? He's Ted Bundy. Watch the movie called Ted. It has Zac Efron in it. He plays Ted Bundy.
I watched that. Bro, you know what's some good series, bro? Monsters, bro. I fuck with Monsters tough.
Monsters? I don't think I ever heard of it.
Monsters on Netflix.
Yeah, I gotta watch it.
They did the Jeffrey Dahmer. They did the Mendes brothers. They did Ed Gein.
Oh, okay.
You never watched it, bro?
Nah.
Bro, you guys watch the Jeffrey Dahmer one. That's the very first series they made. So it's like a series, but it's like they make it into a whole movie, bro. It's brilliant, bro. Like it's whoever produced it is really good at producing this shit. Ed Gein was the guy who was behind all of these like horror movies. Like
they just made a movie about Ed Gein. That shit just came out like last year.
That was on That's on Monsters. It's called Monsters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Watch that, bro. That shit is very good, bro. It's addicting too. The only one I didn't like though was the second one they made, the second series, the Mendes brothers. I think they're just a bunch of suckers who just did like Beverly Hill kids who did a whole bunch of coke and ended up killing their parents.
Bro. You gotta really listen to the story though, bro. They were molested by their dad for years, gang.
I know that, bro, but it just like they're not
their mom wasn't doing shit, bro. Their mom was abusing them too and not helping anything.
But brother, look, they're okay. It's called Monsters, correct?
Yeah.
Jeffrey Dahmer, Ed Gein, those are monsters. Like they in their mind, but they ate people. They did like horrendous crimes you could never ever think of.
I don't consider the Menendez brothers monsters though.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, why did you make this? But I get it though, because you know they got portrayed as monsters because they killed their parents, bro. There's all sorts of stories we don't know about of kids killing their parents.
What about the Gypsy Rose story? What about the Gypsy Rose story?
Who's that?
You don't know the girl that killed her mom? The girl and her boyfriend that killed her mom. She was the one that the mom basically made it look like she had a bunch of different diseases and she was sick and stuff like that. She had cancer, and Habitat for Humanity made them a home.
What the fuck? Okay.
Look up Gypsy Rose.
Gypsy Rose.
Yeah, she just got out too, not too long ago, like 2 years ago.
They gotta make a monsters out of her.
But yeah, she has. There's a movie. I forgot the name of the movie, but I think it's on Hulu and Netflix. It's all about Gypsy Rose.
Right. Gypsy Rose.
But yeah, she that's another one. She wasn't a serial killer, but she just someone that just lost it and killed her mom because her mom was just taking advantage of her whole life, basically lying to her and saying that she was 12 years old when she was 18, and shit like that.
Damn, that's wild.
Yeah, it's some crazy shit because she was just basically collecting the SSI check and all the government assistance checks and stuff like that. So she just kept saying that she was sick and all that.
Look at this shit, bro. Nah, I was listening. I wasn't like tuning out or nothing.
No, you good?
Look at this shit, bro. Can you read this? Look at this. Oh shit. Yeah. Oh, right here. Look at this. My boy came out with another interview. Bob Lazar, man, the fellow employee at Area 51.
Oh yeah, we gotta check that one out.
It tells me this was 3 days ago, bro. It tells me everything in new interview. Because the last one he did was Joe Rogan, bro.
Yeah, that's another person too, bro. That we should react to some Joe Rogan podcasts because they do definitely talk about aliens and shit like that.
Yep, for sure.
For sure.
I'll be watching that too, bro, to open up my mind a little bit more. But yeah, let's get back to this, man. We gotta get to the next. we gotta get to the next aluminum foil.
Let's get to the meat and potatoes of it all.
All right, let's get it. But we're doing good though. An hour and 17 minutes, bro. We're killing this shit.
UFO. That is a UFO.
Stranger light on road.
Oh, there we go.
What do you think caused them to move like that?
What the fuck? Hold on. Why did it do that?
Orbs
What the hell's
react
up
on
with all that
camera.
feedback?
British Columbia, on
No,
February
that
19th,
shit was
recording the
cheap.
road, noticed a distant light in the sky. At
Right.
first, nothing out of the ordinary.
Let's
But
see.
as it came into view, something didn't match any known aircraft. The
Wait, I'm trying to
movement,
catch it.
the-
Bro. Oh! Ain't no way, bro. What the fuck? That, bro, I swear I was gonna catch that shit, bro. Okay, I'm just gonna let it go, bro. I'm fucking.
Oh, you're trying to pause it on the right moment or what?
Yeah, because I caught it the first time, but it skipped the damn video. It's all good.
brightness, the way it
Yeah,
held
I
position,
see
it
it.
caught
Go
attention
back.
for a reason. What seemed ordinary quickly turned into something debated by
Right there. You see
Right
that?
there.
What the fuck?
What the fuck is that?
Bro, that's AI, bro. They did not get it that clear. Ain't no way.
Yeah, that can't be that clear, gang. I think that's
what
AI
they
generated.
You know
That's
why?
AI.
You know why? Because you wouldn't be. They wouldn't. Their fucking UFO or whatever. It wouldn't allow your phone to get that type of signal to like see. There's no way, bro. That's
no, because
way
look how clear the blue light is on it. They wouldn't be able to see it that close.
That's AI, dog. This one ain't real. The last one though, potentially, but this one, oh.
thousands. What do you think made this
What the
light so
fuck was
different?
that?
Or is it a UFO watching us?
That green shit. You seen that
UFO
green
over
shit?
ski slopes.
That motherfucker like Mario Kart.
That's definitely a flying saucer
While
right there.
filming
You
a
see how
ski
round
patrol
it is?
event, something unexpected entered the frame. In Garmisch, Germany, during a race, a professional ski patroller used a Sony Video 8 camcorder to record the scene. But while skiing along the slope, he spotted a disc-shaped object in the sky. It didn't resemble any aircraft. Smooth, silent, and clearly defined. It moved steadily above the mountains, holding its form against the open sky. What do you think he actually captured that day?
A flying saucer.
For sure. It be
Round U8.
It be low key. It be the blurry videos that like it makes me actually believe it. But when it be clear as the last video, I'm like, man, you a fucking lie.
You know what would be a dope ass interview, bro?
What's happening?
Is if you went to Comic-Con and interviewed some of the Roswell people to come to Comic-Con and talk about their books. If you sat down with one of those people that write some of the Roswell books and sat down with them.
At Comic-Con?
Yeah, you down?
Hell yeah, I'm down. But
Comic-Con,
you'll find him at Comic-Con though? Just chilling?
Yeah, he goes to Comic-Con every year.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Try to get your tickets now for Comic-Con in July in Dago, bro, because it's gonna be sold out soon.
And he just be walking around there just normally?
He has a booth.
Oh, that'd be a.
You go right up to his booth and he's gonna have his book right there. He's gonna have his other little pamphlets and stuff like that. I think he has a podcast now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
AP over BC.
I don't know, but it's really fucking
It's
cool.
moving fast. Look how fast.
Yeah.
An evening walk suddenly turned into something unexplained. In Mission, British Columbia, on February 19th, 2026,
That's
at
an orb.
7:50 p.m., a couple noticed a round object moving across the sky.
That's
It didn't
an orb,
resemble
though.
a plane or drone. No blinking lights, no sound, just a smooth, controlled motion that felt out of place. They quickly began recording, trying to make sense of what they were seeing. What do you think they captured in that moment?
And there's something else. There's another plane coming into it. What the
Wait, what the hell is that right next to it? Look.
Oh my god.
You talking about that circle right there?
Nah, the other thing in the sky. Look, go put your cursor all the way up.
Right here?
Yeah, what's that?
It's like should look like a gateway or dimension of somewhere.
Hey, what the hell is that?
Look how fast it's going.
UFO or Mylar balloon?
What is a Mylar balloon?
Yeah, I don't know. I never heard of that.
That's probably what the first one was, a Mylar balloon.
Oh, because remember when you were saying it looked like a balloon. So yeah, that's probably what it was. That's probably what it was, a Mylar balloon.
That shit look crazy.
That shit is crazy as hell.
Oh, hell no.
What the hell is that?
Captured in Quebec, Canada, this footage
Motherfucker came out of Final Fantasy and shit. What the fuck?
continues to divide opinion.
Oh, that's
From an original set of videos, the object appears unusual. At times, it looks metallic and
That
structured.
looked like some
Other
shit
moments,
from Star Wars.
Nah, for real. Nah, that can't be real. That's way too clear, bro.
That shit look like
Once
some
it
shit
seems
from Battlestar
distorted, almost
Galactica
shifting
or
shape.
Star Wars.
Some argue it's a genuine UFO.
See, look at that.
Yeah,
What the fuck,
bro.
Is
What
that
the
like
hell is that?
bro? You remember that? You remember that thing that was flying past Earth? That piece of rock or whatever. Remember that?
Yeah, that was a meteor.
Man, they hyped it up real good, man. Like, it made me believe that shit.
That was a meteor, but yeah,
They
I
were
know what you're
saying there
talking
was
about.
like some fumes from not this Earth that was on it and shit. I'm like, man, they about to approach Earth and land up on here and kill
Yeah,
us
no,
all.
it was a meteor that came from Mars, if that's what you're talking about.
It was something 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Others believe it could be a drifting mylar balloon reflecting light unpredictably. One thing stands out.
Oh,
it doesn't
it's called Atlas 13.
Okay. Yeah.
appear to be AI generated. So what are we really looking at here? Something explainable or something we don't fully understand? Orbs react on camera.
Look, again, boys. 2 satellites again. 3, actually. One now. One's coming into screen now.
From his own backyard, a man captured something that didn't act naturally. Looking up, he noticed 3 glowing orbs moving slowly across the sky. At first, their motion seemed calm, almost random, but then everything changed. 2 of the orbs suddenly accelerated at incredible speed, breaking formation in an instant. It didn't look accidental. It felt reactive, almost aware of being watched. What do you think caused them to move like that? 14 Orbeez over ocean.
Look, nothing in the sky at all. Then all of a sudden, bam!
What the
is that?
Out in the middle of the ocean,
Battleship.
something unusual appeared in the sky. A cluster of 14 luminous orbs suddenly became visible, hovering in perfect stillness
We don't
above
need no
open
fake
water.
bots.
Hey, bro. Hey, I found it, bro. My bad. TF recounts Bell's witch encounter, bro. This is the story, bro. You trying to react to this shit? I mean,
Yeah,
we're talking
pull it
about
up. Pull it up. Pull it
All
up.
right. After this one, okay, bro. This shit is funny, dog. I mean, it's part of conspiracies too, right?
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure.
Okay, for sure. Okay. This shit was funny though, dog. That shit had me rolling.
Also, too, we should do the episode where Eminem does that interview where he talks about being possessed by a witch.
Yeah, we could do that.
You know what I'm talking about? Where he's like, I felt her nails on my back and shit, and I woke up and there's some old bitch and shit. I don't know if you ever seen it. It's an old interview. It's like probably maybe from 2005, 2006.
I never watched it. That shit gave me
Nah, that's a creepy ass one, bro. That shit's.
Do you think that Eminem was under like control, bro? Like when he was doing like all them drugs and shit, and then like
Eminem. Have you watched the?
People are saying that like he broke the spell and shit. Became.
Have you listened to the song 3 a.m. by Eminem? That's a real satanic song.
Nah, bro.
In that song, he shows his inner demons and shit like that. But yeah, he definitely, once he got off those painkillers, he stopped being satanic.
Oh, for sure. Before we close out the night, bro, is there anything else you want to react to right now, or because I'm gonna just react to this one, call it a night, because this shit is funny, bro.
I say we do this, and then we just leave it at this, bro. Cause we did like 4 different things, so.
Yeah, and then on top of that, we threw in a whole bunch of other stuff to talk about too, bro.
Oh yeah. People are gonna definitely be engaged for this one for sure, without a doubt.
This show, I really fuck with this one because we really could get in depth with it and like, really expand the conversation. I mean,
yeah,
cool.
you know what I think we should do next time? I think that we should do it as a pre-record next time and see how it does.
For sure, and then we should just put it out there and see.
Yeah, just let Drea drop it the next day and see how it does.
Let's do it.
All right, for sure.
All right. So this is TF recounts Bell's witch encounter. This shit is funny, though. I'm telling you, bro, you gonna die.
Shout out to MacWap.
Shout out to the whole Apollo, like man,
shop or something like that.
Hey, you know what, TF, bro? He don't even be trying to be funny,
whatever.
bro. He's funny.
They had to fake.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Yeah, that food's all squabbles though. Wah, wah.
Yeah.
In there, so we go in there, and I see a chick. The homie, he like, look, what's up with her? I'm like, bro, like, look at her tattoos. I see tattoos. I'm like, nah, don't fuck with her, man. She with the...
He was already spooked.
He knew what's up, bro.
Bro, trust me. Got the cold tattoo right here. So fast forward, he performing. we leave the performance. I'm skipping a lot of too that really don't really matter to the story, but so boom, we go back to the spot. Now, this after the performance, this the next night, whatever. So he like, yo, I'm trying to dip with her. I'm like, bro, don't do it. He like, man, this is my first time on the road. I'm trying to go crash something. You feel me? So I feel him on that.
I'm
like,
trying to go
bro,
crazy.
give me your location. He give me his location. He give me her address, all the shit. He like, bro, she this 5 minutes away. Boom, he dipped. Probably like 7 minutes later, he hit me. Called me. It's near crying. Running though. I hear him running. He running through the woods. He like, bro, come get me, come get me, come get me, come get me. Never heard this scared. Boom.
He's scared as hell.
Location. We following this.
That's
now you gotta think 5
shit.
minutes ain't really far, but it is, right?
And a car.
Also, 5 minutes going into the woods.
Kind
of sick, right?
Going to the wood.
Boom. So you say you don't?
He did.
Oh, for sure. Exactly.
All right. See, this is paying attention to details. So you see how he's explaining right now, saying they're gonna go into the woods.
Yeah.
This food MacWop changed the contrast on it to black and white to make it dark.
Yeah, I seen that.
I pay attention to details. I was like, this hey, MacWop is funny, bro. Shout out to
he was
MacWop.
trying to make it more cinematic.
Yeah, bro, exactly. You try to make it dark and shit. Now they're about to get into the store. They're going into the woods. Oh, we're gonna make it dark. Billy old.
Nah, that shit gives it more context.
I fuck with that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, baby, I don't know.
Yeah, for real. Like, as soon as we bent that corner, I turn around. So, boom, whatever. We bend the corner, we following this. Now, it's only one road. So now we can't just cut through this. So we finally get to this part where we could turn. We turn, and this nigga, like, as soon as the headlights come, you can see this nigga running. But she's right behind him, but she not running.
Bro.
You know what I mean? Her legs not moving at all, but she like,
what the fuck?
So boom, as soon as the lights, boom, he turn, he come see us, he run, dive in it, he jump in the van, we stab out. She just float past the van.
He said that it was like she didn't have any feet, bro. Like she
I heard that. That's why my mouth dropped, bro. That shit scared the shit out of me. I started getting chills here,
bro. This shit is crazy. So so in this clip, from what I remember, he's gonna say that it was in Oregon, bro. You remember you were talking about the Oregon shit earlier?
Yeah,
that's where it was.
It probably was in Salem, Oregon.
Damn. So wait, hold on. You think bro got back to her crib, and then like you think he was about to get in, and then she just did some weird, crazy shit, threw some spell on her, like.
She probably tried to put like an entity on him or try to do some voodoo shit, some witchcraft on him. But like I said, see if he says that it was in Salem, Oregon, because if it was in Salem, Oregon, that's definitely where the witches are at. Like I said.
So at some point when he's about to get in the guts of the witch, she said, "Nah, you turn over." Ooh.
Whoa.
Said, turn over.
Whoa.
Yeah, you know what I mean? He's probably did some crazy shit.
Well, if you know about it, she could have been a succubus, and a succubus is like a energy vampire, somebody that sucks the energy out of you by having sex with you, by putting basically taking your soul from sex, basically putting an entity in you from sex.
I really would wonder what was going through TF's mind when he said he hit the high beams and you already see his bro running towards the car and get in, bro, let's go. And then you just see her coming by, jaw hanging, ear pointing like a motherfucker, Offset looking bitch. And
Offset looking bitch.
You know what I meant? Not Offset. I mean, like,
yeah, no, you talk about the witch. You talk about the witch.
The one he'd be laid up with. The one, that Cardi B was like, "No, this is weird. I gotta go." You always want her around for some reason. And they gonna get my ass, bro. All right, bro.
Like I said, don't be scared when you start getting messages from the Illuminati trying to get you to join. Hey, no, real shit though, like no bullshit. Have you ever got a message on TikTok or Instagram that says we're from the Illuminati, we love for you to join, and then you click the link?
Yeah, right. Hell nah. I never.
Real shit? No, you never have.
Fuck no,
bro. They done that. I'm pretty sure everybody's got that message, bro.
everybody but me. Hell no.
Yeah, well, a lot of people will say.
Do with me.
A lot of people will say it. They basically say, "We love to have you join the elites," right? And it will be like a little description. It says, basically, join this link. Send us a video why you want to join the elites, and then they send you this black book in the mail. And then they ask you, who's the person that you want to do the blood sacrifice? It could be your grandma. It could be a kid.
Damn, bro, it's foul. He said grandma got to go first.
Nah, you know that's what Kanye did, though, right?
Yeah.
That's what Kanye did. That was his blood sacrifice to get on was his granny.
I'm about to clip the fuck out of this, bro. I'm telling you. I'm about to clip the fuck, because I never in my life had no fucking Illuminati hit up my if I see that shit, I'll delete my account. I'll throw away this whole laptop. I'm not even playing, nigga. On the B, I'm not playing, bro.
Blood got spooked.
When he started talking about that, I was like, what the fuck?
Let's go.
Hey, look at Keem. He wants no part in this conversation. He's like,
I'm about to say Keem is the most quiet one in the room.
Look at his phone. He's like, man, I don't remember doing none of this
the
shit.
Most quiet in the room.
This nigga, everything scandalous.
This nigga get in the car, he like, bro, why you gonna leave with me? I'm like, bro, I told you not to leave. Feel me? Sick, spooked, you know, I never seen a nigga scared like that. You feel me? Whatever. That was that.
Right.
So the who lined up the show, I asked him, I said, bro, you knew like, these and that. He's like, yeah. I'm like, bro, why you ain't tell us? Or, he's like, it is what it is. I was just like, golly.
Yeah, so you saw.
Here we go again with the black and white, Mac. What?
That you knew.
So also, that's just
stop with the Undertakers.
He got a whole nother.
He can't even get his story out.
But I'm talking. I can only talk to you because you're here.
No. We didn't went over the story mad time.
So you went to a town, and how before you got there, or was it when you were there?
Is either bro is spooked or he just don't believe TF.
Yeah, because he's kind of second guessing the story a lot.
Yeah, and TF, everything's scandalous with him. He kind of just playing with like, nah. He's kind of like, man, this nigga's
Yeah. Where I forgot. Where is TF from? Cause I know MacWap's from Mob Paru, but where is TF from?
He's from down. I think he's down the street from T-Rail and smacking them. He's from Hoover, bro, but I don't know which one. But he's from around their way.
Okay, I thought I heard him say Blood.
Hell nah, he from Hoover.
Oh, okay, because I know MacWap's a Blood though. He's from Paru. MacWap's from Mob Paru.
Yeah, and Keem is neutral. He just kicks it with like everyone.
Yeah, but KS though, I didn't know where he was from. I didn't know he was from Hoover.
Yeah, TF for sure.
TF. Okay, yeah, okay.
Yep. His face stories be funny, bro. He be breaking that shit down like it's fucking Street Fighter. I swear, I be rolling whenever we talking, because he's like a one word man, like three word the most you'll get out of him. But he's funny, bro. Like it just be funny because he be breaking down. I don't know, but yeah, let's get back to it.
You knew that town was known for that witchcraft.
Well, you heard of Salem, right?
There you go.
Yep, there you go.
What's Salem though?
The Salem witch trial. So
it's also another one
on the East Coast,
Connecticut.
Yeah.
I didn't know where it was. I knew it was on.
I've been to that one now. I got chased by that.
So, right. So you're in Salem, Oregon, right?
No,
in a suburb.
Hey, shout out to Truth on telling the truth on this Salem, Oregon shit, man. Even you never saw this clip before, right?
Nah, I never.
All right, bro. It's crazy.
That's the truth, man. In that area, and you know that it's known for witchcraft.
We didn't.
You know that. Just like you know about Salem, right?
You know that.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, on the way there, you hear about like, oh yeah, this, but you're not thinking that you're gonna run into, a situation to where it's like you could have not been seen again.
All right, cool. Let me ask you this: have you ever bought a car, and then after you had it, you start seeing it more often?
What?
Or saw a dream car and then start seeing it more often?
Well, no, I mean, I could say yeah.
Right. Cool. Why do you think that is? Because you have the car, there's all of a sudden more of them there, or do you think your brain just recognizes?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. The metaphor that bro's using is not really clicking up with the story.
It's not.
Like, what
It's
the fuck?
not.
You ever buy a car and then you start seeing that car more? Like, what the fuck does that have to do with these witches in Salem, Oregon?
Yeah, so basically what he's breaking down, because he's kind of not saying it the right way, but he's also going back to like the law of attraction. Because when you attract money, you see money. When you attract cars and you're thinking about cars, every time you drive down the street, you're going to keep seeing a lot. You're going to keep seeing the stuff. It's going to keep showing you images. These are signs that soon you're going to either buy a car or you're going to what's it called? Or you're gonna whatever you see, like basically whatever you see the most, that's what you're gonna see soon, basically. So say if you see a car lot and you keep thinking like, why do I keep seeing the same car lot? 9 times out of 10, that next week you're gonna go to that car lot and end up getting a car because it's law of attraction. It's all about energy.
It just keep locking in your brain.
Yeah, it's all about energy, and it's all about basically the symbolisms. If you keep seeing the same symbolisms, that's for a reason. So like what he's saying, go ahead.
So basically they kept repeating that there's witches out here in Salem, Oregon, and they just locked it in their brain and they just ran with that.
What it was is basically he's saying like, do you think that you've seen more witches because you were in the car? Do you think if you were out of the car, do you think you would have even do you think you would have even seen them? Or do you think it was all in your brain?
Yeah.
So basically, because look, a car is a vessel. Witches and spirits like to burrow themselves in cars and different things like that, because you could go back to like there's different cars where murders were done in the car and the soul is stuck in the car, right? So basically, ghosts and spirits they lock on to cars, dolls, toys, dogs, different things like that, right? So that's just another vessel for them to put their spirit in. So basically, I think
when I first heard this story, I expected them to pop out like that Paranormal Activity movie when they start shooting up the witches and fighting them. That's how I seen it in my head. I don't know. I'd be thinking different.
Where do you think Paranormal Activity was shot at?
You think it was shot in Oregon?
No, it was shot somewhere closer than that. Think about it. Try to guess.
Shit.
It was shot in Poway, California, and San Diego. That's a known house.
For real?
Yeah, you can look it up. What? Paranormal Activity was done in San Diego. That's a San Diego house. Yeah, the first Paranormal Activity, the first one, the original Paranormal Activity, the first ever one that came out, that was a house in Poway.
Hey, don't lie. Hey, don't lie, bro. When you used to watch when the very first Paranormal Activity came out,
was I scared? Yeah. Was I scared?
No,
yeah.
When you seen that trailer, when that trailer came on the screen and you're by yourself, what channel did you go to get away from it?
I flicked the channel.
To what? 41 Disney Channel, is it?
whatever was on, bro. Nickelodeon, Disney Channel, something like 41. That. Cartoon Network.
I did 41. I need to see the Disney, the little. I'm like, hell no. Because I'd be spacing out, and then next you know they said the Paranormal Activity, and you see like.
Are you talking about when the girl starts doing the weird shit, when she starts going like this and shit?
Yeah, or when you see just the door with the shadow.
When the door creaks open.
Oh, you know what's another bro? The Fourth Kind, bro. That shit was scary.
That was a scary ass movie.
No, her fucking. I was like, what the fuck?
You know what they just made? I don't know if you ever seen any of the Silent Hill movies or played the game back in the day, but they just made a new Silent Hill movie.
That shit was weak, bro.
Loki, you watched it?
You watched it? Hella weak, bro. Like, nah, bro. It's like it seemed like a super AI generated movie. Like, I'm not gonna even lie to you, bro. That shit was trash. Like,
what about the new Strangers? Have you seen it? Strangers Chapter 3?
Nope. I watched all the ones previous to that though.
That Chapter 2 sucked. I didn't like that shit. I just watched it yesterday, like 2 days ago. So they kept trying to do like the memories of back in the days when they were on the schoolyard, and they kept making it look like it was Nightmare on Elm Street with the kids swinging on the swings and shit.
Yeah, it got kind of cheesy to be
There was
honest.
no storyline to it, gang. Like, why are they strangers? Why did they start putting the masks on? Why do they have the smiley face on their neck? They didn't even explain any of that.
The way we pictured the strangers, right? This is the way we first saw it. This is the way we first saw the movie.
You're talking about the original one, right?
It was a dramatic screen, and they said there's this many murders in
From
America.
strangers.
And
by strangers.
Just the typing and like the dramatic, like, you know, it just seemed real dark. Like, you know, when you watch Texas Chainsaw, the film you're about to watch, blah, blah. That's how the stranger started. And that's when it was like, oh, it was scary, bro. This one though, it's just like they got like hella action in there and shit. It's like, come on, dog. Oh.
I didn't like how basically, like, you know, the girl that came from the last one, she was stuck at the hospital and they were trying to basically get her at the hospital and all that shit. That shit was dumb. Like,
yeah, it's like you know, it's like when Busta Rhymes jump kicked Michael Myers out of
that was hilarious.
That
was
gets
hilarious.
Like,
he said Happy Halloween. What do you say? Happy Halloween, motherfucker.
And then even the son, remember the son when they were on the school campus and shit?
Yeah.
Remember when Michael jumped from the rock and he grabbed the girl, and this fool grabbed the rock and cracked Michael in the head? I was like, oh no. When you start putting hands on the actual killer, it gets real cheesy. Like, I'm good. Yeah.
That's why I didn't like the last Halloween that came out where Michael Myers gets packed out and the dude takes his mask. I didn't like that.
Yeah, they did him dirty though.
That was grimy because that dude, you know, the kid that supposedly was babysitting the kid and the kid fell off the stairs and all that, and they were basically saying he was a killer. And then remember he went down to the sewer and he found that hobo and it was Michael Myers. He ended up taking his mask and shit.
That's foul. Yeah, I remember that. I watched every single Michael Myers movie, bro.
So what's your favorite Halloween out of all of them?
Of all time?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It gotta be probably like, I don't know, Resurrection? No, I'm not gonna say Resurrection. A lot of people didn't really fuck with it, but I'm not gonna lie, the Rob Zombie, the first one.
The first one?
The first Rob Zombie one.
The first Rob Zombie one was good. The second one was trash.
Look at this crazy flick I got of Michael Myers though, bro. Look at this shit.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
It was a documentary about the movie and shit, and I just caught the moment when it like caught him like that. I was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah.
Hey, I have a weird ass TikTok video on my TikTok of Michael Myers just like this with a knife, and it's playing some creepy ass music, and then it just keeps showing shots of his face. It's like this. He's holding the knife, and then he puts his face in there. I think that shit got like almost like 5,000 views or some shit like that. I gotta look at it again, but yeah, I put that shit on my TikTok like years ago.
Oh, that's fire. I'm sorry.
But what I was gonna say was
let me load up my girl's clothes.
Nah, go ahead, gang.
Oh yeah, no, you're good. But yeah, you were saying?
Nah, I was saying basically with the strangers too. In the last one, did you pick it up when she went back to the house and they're like, oh, we're just trying to help you or whatever, and this is all the roommates and they had the smile on their neck? Did you know that those were the people with the masks, or you thought that they were trying to help her?
I thought they were trying to help her.
At first, I did too, but then all of a sudden, she puts the dresser over the door after that drunk dude was talking to her and leaves out or whatever, the brother or whatever.
You're talking about the
and
one
then all
that
of a sudden,
tattoos on her neck and shit.
Yeah. All of a sudden, you see all the strangers pop up with the masks and shit. I was like, whoa!
Trying to pack her out.
And they try to grab her ass.
This is crazy. Hey, the baby's freaking out. I'm gonna have to cut the short.
No, you good, bro. We did enough, gang. We did enough for sure.
Yeah, man, we did this shit up though.
For sure, man. Y'all check out the first episode of The Unknown with Easy and Flip, man.
Yes,
everybody
sir.
have a blessed night. Thanks for everybody tuning in, man. And we off to the next one, man. Peace.
Let's go.
Let me go over here. Make sure I give Drea her shout out. Everybody go to Drea the Virgo for all your marketing needs, social media, YouTube, monetization, copyright strikes, thumbnails, viewer retention, SEO. She works with some of the best, just to name a few: Young and Hefe, Munchie B, Spody Face at ODM Slim. Y'all also go over there to Coast Studios on IG and get right with them for your marketing, production, event planning, as well as go over to Walk Truth. Every step gets a story. Get your authentic kick game right. Nikes, Jordans, Louis Vuitton, just to name a few. Every step gets a story. We off to the next one, man.
Time to start walking your truth. Go over to Walked Truth on Instagram to start walking your truth with a variety in the authentic Nike, Jordan, Louis Vuitton, and much more.